you call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are taking a look at 1999's The Best Man. This one was highly recommended by many of you, so if you haven't steered us wrong yet, let's check it out.
I know nothing about this movie. I've never seen it, so I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to go on this adventure.
No clue, don't know anything about the movie. Caught a little peek of the cast when we were queuing everything up. So, you know what? I think I'm going to enjoy it. But as Mason Quinn said, you guys never steer us wrong, so I'm excited.
They say that, but then they forget about Saltburn. So, but I will say, I know nothing about this. I know nothing about this one. Looking very forward to seeing what we got here. Looks like a very fantastic, stellar cast. So, I am ready. Let's go!
Thanks a lot, man.
Land of Lincoln.
Take care. You too.
Hey!
There he is.
What kind of trouble are you going to get into?
But then I remembered what a loving boyfriend I had.
Oh, what is
really,
he kind of?
We really butchered her name on the last one. That's why I'm hesitant to say it.
I have like
Oh,
three.
It was Spike Lee. Okay, I thought that was his production company.
Is he?
So I see.
does he kind of have like
OCD?
OCD? Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey wants my new book, Unfinished Business, for her January Book of the Month Club show.
Harper, you're kidding.
Oh.
I missed you.
This has to be Morris. This has to be Morris.
No, it's
No,
them.
it's Taye.
Yep,
Okay, I thought they
nice
were going to like
shot.
someone else.
That's a lot of candles.
Could be like this with you forever.
What?
He just freaks out.
What?
Face it, we fit together.
She's holding
Just like relax.
But it's not that simple.
It is to me.
Oh, that got awkward
his
fast.
eyes, like looking around for an escape route.
Dead silence. Nice. Excuse me.
Wait, what's this? Excuse me. Wait.
What'd I do wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
See, it's because they had a skinny tub.
Pretty sure the tub's not the issue. Wisco!
Hey!
94.
They are gonna love you. Don't worry about them. They are gonna love you. You'll be fine.
Really?
Yes, really.
Even Kendall?
Silence.
Again.
I can't believe that you're jealous of a character that I wrote in my book.
Not just a character, an icon, an ideal. Your soulmate. Jackson's soulmate.
Comparing herself to that.
Oh boy.
Combination of a bunch of women that I knew in college. Why would I lie to you about something like that, girl?
I don't know. That's what scares me.
He wrote a character
Here
in
it
his
is.
book.
Here is the drama.
Let's have a fight.
Lance Sullivan, my man.
Yeah, that man really is. He's fine, big old chocolate thing.
How did you get a hold of my book? I don't have your book, Harper. Jordan does. Jordan has my book?
All right, camera 2. I need a...
Hey.
Hey!
What? You, my brother, are withholding. You are lying. I know it. Out with it.
What?
Out with it.
Only Stevie Wonder was gonna help us that night.
His face. I've done a lot of studying in my day, and I was never lucky enough to have that happen.
You didn't play any Stevie Wonder? Maybe then it would have happened.
That's your problem right there.
Yeah.
Stevie
You were
Wonder,
trying to
that's
like
the
do
trick.
Guns N' Roses.
No.
You weren't dancing.
Turned on some Metallica. It's not working.
Oh.
Another day.
Oh.
Going for
Oh, he's going more.
Working his way down.
Working his way down the bridge of the nose. Interesting strategy.
Bold. It's bold.
And down the bridge to the exit tunnel we go.
A lot of studying getting done in there.
They did hook up.
And you can't keep a secret. What? What do you mean I can't keep a secret? Were you supposed to tell me that you had my book?
Uh-oh.
Just finish the story.
Let's go back.
Yeah, go back to that.
And would the movie be complete if we didn't see Taye Diggs shirtless? I mean, let's be honest.
We already saw him in the bath.
Second time.
Yeah, this is true.
Oh, record skipping.
Oh, no.
They got me for a minute.
CDs.
At first I thought it was...
CDs. Today, you get to experience that through a stream.
Yeah.
Well, come on now. Give me love. What's up?
Yeah, of course. Okay. Anita was saying we want to get you in the studio.
You know me. I'm all yours.
That dude's smile.
Well, you know Dr. Feelgood has your book.
Quentin has my book?
How does everybody have his book?
There's Terrence.
Look at that sweater.
Now he's just showing off.
There it is.
Oops. So these two must have just a slight tension.
Yeah. A little competition, maybe.
Yes.
First it was what? Photography. And you got this little music thing going on. Back in January, you wanted to direct music.
I still think you might have exaggerated the brother's character a little bit. I mean, my mama not being around ain't got shit to do with how I be treating these bitches.
Yeah, man, where's the book now?
Everyone's just
Yeah,
passing it around.
They're just
like,
sharing it to everybody.
Run him back!
There's
Oh,
Oh, back there. No, we gotta move back in. We gotta show us sitting out back here.
The gang's all here back in effect. Bring out the 40s.
she's dying.
Julian, honey, drive me to Saks, would you? I can't decide on what I should wear for the wedding.
I thought you were wearing the...
No. I decided against that.
Yeah. But I thought I told you I had planned.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
I see. It's gang up on Shelby Day. Fine.
Nia's just laughing.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Oh.
Hey, yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Baby.
Get the young and drama.
7 years of the same old...
Damn, she makes it hard.
You gotta have a low jack.
We might have to remember to do one of these in our trailer.
Just walking down. We gotta find a spiral staircase.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good to see you. How are you?
I'm good. You look really great, girl.
So do you.
Damn, baby, how can you tell you got the boy all hemmed up and shit? You ain't shit, dog.
So when's that girlfriend of yours coming? I can't wait to meet her.
Yeah, dog, you been keeping this one under wraps, man.
And for good reason. Bringing her around y'all might taint her image of me. You know what I'm saying? But she's coming on Sunday.
Oh.
Yep.
What happened in Pittsburgh?
Dog, twins, 2 sets. Oh, what? Yes. They were waiting for me in the hotel room, right? This Asian setup, man, they had these big ass titties, man. Like punching back. Nice.
Praise the Lord and pass the panties.
Oh, you're Lance Sullivan. I apologize. I didn't recognize you. You look much bigger on television. I think that you'd get more yardage if you used your offensive line more, and you would want to stop planning so hard on turf. Your knees won't last through junior year if you keep that up. Just think about it.
And that's how she won him over.
Yep.
It's dependable. I know.
Oh, come on, Harper. She could be Mrs. Sullivan, man.
Like, so could those 4 freaks from Pittsburgh with the Sodomatic titties.
Why'd you really leave your girl at home this weekend?
Well, you're...
Hang out with the guys. You know, cut up with the boys before she came.
Mm-hmm. Good night, Harper.
Oh.
So the character was about her.
Dismissed with the quicks.
Well, you know, that's because none of them have ever measured up to Jordan.
Oh, show. Still employing council merchant. Hey, man, I love Jordan. You know that, right? But let's face it, dog. A woman like that don't need no man. No, man, she's one step from lesbian.
Jesus.
Brothers are always talking about gold diggers, yet you can't take an educated sister who makes more money?
No, can't.
Oh, Murchie, we know you don't care. Your woman gonna run your ass regardless.
Bite me.
Besides, how much ass can one man have anyway?
A lot.
I mean, marriage is sacred. My folks been together 35 years. It means something.
I hear that.
Oh, so he's not a player. Not a player.
As y'all didn't know, marriage is a cure to promiscuity. In what world?
Y'all know as well as I do, ain't nothing better than some except some new.
Well, you got a point there, though.
You don't think that me has ever got with any other dudes?
Oh, boy.
Last and the only.
Really?
Oh, is he going to throw a grenade at him?
Oh boy, no. Oh no.
He's thinking about it.
Don't you think she'd be well within her rights?
This is getting awkward.
Yeah,
His tensions.
Oh!
Jesus.
Still has his cards.
Whose hand is it?
Okay, so I was wrong, but he was definitely trying to push.
Yeah, he
buttons.
was pushing him. Well, because he didn't like the dig they took at him of kind of being directionless or whatever.
She wants to get with you, player.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, whatever, man. Yeah, I won't be smacking bellies this week.
Smack.
I'm glad you called me.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It'll be okay.
Oh, just
still like-
ignores it all together.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not trying to, oh my God.
The jolt.
He grabs a folded towel.
Love you.
What?
Oh, on the phone. Oh no.
Chop, chop. Time is money.
She just stands right there at the door.
Just won't move.
He gives her a look.
She is starting to get that itch, though.
Ooh, the M word, huh?
Yeah.
You got a problem with that?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, well, at least you're getting some on the regular. Listen, 6 months and counting, and longer than that if you're talking about good sex.
You know what they say, all work and no play makes,
Jordan, a horny nut bastard.
All right, so there's that.
Well, Mia. Yeah, that girl's got talent. What's wrong with you?
Scandalous. Dog. Mia's Casey, you're Jackson, and I'm Kendall.
Bugging the fuck out.
I'm Kendall. Jackson sexes me crazy. Except you and I, we never actually had sex. And all Casey and Jackson do is sleep in the same bed together like you and I used to do all the time.
The pressures of this wedding. I get it,
Oh
too.
my God,
Okay,
the
so
forehead. It's endearing. It's shit. It's damn near erotic. I mean, you almost got me with it.
You won't have time to read it.
White boys admired his prowess on the hardwood and his reputation with the ladies. They secretly deemed him the ebony humper. Quentin's right. It's a page turn like a mug, man.
Quinn said that.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? It's a good thing you changed this dude to a hoop star, man. I'll have to dissociate myself from this shit. This dude banged many hoes, man. I'm flattered, right? But was I really that bad?
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, you're right. I can't. Lord, please forgive me of my wayward. What's wrong with you? I cannot lose her over this foolishness, man. I love her, and I'm so.
He's holding his hand.
And he's gonna drop without coercion, cuddling, caressing, or what? Or kissing him on the forehead to get him moist.
What?
That's his move.
You know, I tried that shit one time. It didn't work for me. I guess I ain't as authentic as old Harp here.
Boy.
So what, Mia? Jordan, good girls never tell. Bitch, don't make me hurt you. It was what I needed, what I wanted. He was a gentleman and a friend.
Oh, no.
I was way off in my thoughts.
You see, that's because bohos like you was never meant to wear fine European tuxedos.
You know, I have my own style.
He's so sensitive in this movie. I love it.
Is your pop still trying to groom you for the hotel management business?
Oh, sensitive subject?
It's just amazing how you've always analyzed everybody else's shit, and then you don't do the same thing for your own self.
You chill.
No, because you've done dirt too, mother. And you...
Now, what you see is what you get.
Yeah, at least he's honest, which is more than I can say for most brothers.
Oh, jeez. This is getting rough.
You know, that dinner table or that poker game talk now.
Now you should fun.
It's got to
Who you
check
calling?
in. Shelby?
Yep.
Shelby.
Oh, hell no. It's a bachelor party. I want to see you have fun. I want to see you get loose. You know, get you a little, rub you a little booty.
Now you're talking crazy. Trust me. Works.
He's going to do it, isn't he?
Oh, he's gonna be like the wildest one, probably.
Jordan, okay, some things are just sacred. Like between a man and a woman, I'm sorry. You wouldn't know nothing about that.
Oh.
Look at these two. Ain't they disgusting?
I want to know what's in that book, Tay.
Listen, can I talk to you for a second?
It's what she wanted and needed, and it was very sweet, and she'll always love him for it.
Are you taking the job at the firm?
How was that on the subject?
You go, boss.
The classic.
Okay, honey, you cannot keep it.
I am not going to talk about this right now.
Nobody looks up.
Well, I mean, the church, high ceilings, great design.
That's cute. You're curious. Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Sorry.
I want to make love to you tonight.
Oh!
Whoa.
What?
I feel like our opportunity has presented itself again.
I'm going to pull an oak. This is a dream sequence.
This isn't a dream sequence.
This is
of
it.
all the times you would say dream, are you
sequence,
kidding?
yeah.
I was just hoping that you would say yes.
This is not a dream sequence.
What's he gonna say?
He said dream sequence.
Coming tomorrow.
So you just, it's a thing. You,
Uh-oh.
oh no, oh!
2 shots of it. 3.
Well, 2 years down the drain if you.
Think about it.
I'm speechless. Like, if that was just
Nia
front
Long
center.
asked you to think about it.
He's already got us.
I mean, for me, that just felt like kind of out of nowhere. I guess I wasn't expecting an hour in.
I wish I could take sole credit for being swept off my feet, but that new contract didn't hurt either. No, just kidding. Our friend, our counselor, our best man, Harper Stewart.
Dude, this wedding's going to be gnarly. 3 things
We
in
love
play.
you, Harper.
Yep.
Her, the girlfriend, and Nia.
So much anxiety right now.
Oh,
He didn't know yet. He
Lance
just
isn't
thinks it's
liking that.
He
weird.
didn't like
bit.
that look. And now he's questioning what Terrence
now you
Howard
go
said
back
to
to
him
the
at the poker table.
Well, now you go back to the hug
Boogie,
that
what's
they
up,
had
baby?
when they first saw
Yeah.
each other. She's like,
And he locked the door.
Oh shit!
Oh
Listening
boy.
to Mia just now and reading your book, man, it's really made me think, you know? Kept us together, dog. I just want to thank you. I promise you I'm going to make her happy. I'm going to be faithful to her.
Starting now.
Well, I mean, they weren't married before.
She has forgiven me for all my indiscretions, man. It's amazing. So if she ever slept with somebody else,
What?
just have to deal with it, you know?
Just gotta deal with it.
All because of your faith in God?
Well, there's no better time than now.
oh.
Is he doing it?
No, he's
I
not.
have to say something.
No, he's not going to.
No, he's going to tell him about Jordan.
Open the door.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Why would he do that? His head's going to go through that mirror.
Now look here, man. Oh, yo. What's that you want to tell me, man?
Nothing.
Just, congratulations.
Love you, man.
Oh, God.
So, are you gonna come over after all that lap dancing and drinking and stuff?
I'm still shocked that
Yeah.
And I hope you wear those boxers I like.
Yeah.
I have no idea the amount of ignorant mess we're about to get into. And it's not juvenile.
Come on. You know your boys from the hood would fit.
Forrest Chestnut.
What am I supposed to do, Julian, while you're out doing God knows what with some low-class hoochie mom?
Well, it's not really my problem.
Look at you.
Stupid little boys only. Bachelor Rantarama shindig. I don't care. Just
Rantarama.
go.
Oh, she's waiting for him to.
She's testing him.
Yeah.
The old shit test.
See you in the morning.
Those guys aren't even with them.
I gotta go drain the main vein.
Cool. Hurry up, all right?
Catch up with you. All right.
Oh, what does he think? Like, if he just takes the book now, he'll never read it? He just wants him to get it out of the way before the wedding.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he thinks he'll be.
Is that the? Is that in the back?
Yeah.
That's hot. Let me be your cowboy, girl. The party's started.
Hey, Regina.
Oh.
Wake up, Murph, bro. You missed a good show, dog.
Ass off his drugs don't count.
Are these going to be the kind that beat the shit out of you?
I'm waiting.
What's that?
I was going to say, are these the kind of strippers where they do this and then they just start beating the shit out of you?
I don't know what kind of parties you're at.
I've seen some before.
Harper is. Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh, boys.
Oh, there's the book.
Oh.
Party's done.
Oh, no.
Party's
boy.
done.
Uh-oh, he's in love.
Love.
Merch is ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's in deep.
Lurv.
Pull out his band like that.
He's loving it.
Go get him, Candy. No, don't be scared.
That looks like it was real.
That's got to be legit.
Come on, Daddy. I'm Candy.
It doesn't feel like acting, does
No,
it?
it doesn't.
No. I'm going to lock myself in this bathroom and read.
So I don't mean to bother you. I really don't. I just thought we had a connection back then.
Look, baby. Provide the fantasy. That's the business.
The guy who falls for the dancer.
Yeah.
Please forgive me. Your show was great. Because if you didn't define yourself for yourself, you'd be crunched into other people's fantasies of you and eaten alive.
She gonna know it?
sorry. It's just a quote I use to inspire my students.
Audre Lorde, I know.
Oh boy,
Well,
there's the connection.
They said she was a college kid.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Me?
Hey, looks like he's getting that number.
Not only were the rumored exploits of the Ebony Humper becoming too commonplace,
Humper.
the fill of the false paternity suits and the groupies' crank phone calls.
Oh, no.
Brian meant the world to her, but she wasn't going to play the fool any longer.
Oh.
She wanted revenge.
Oh.
Called
Oh,
him
he's
red.
seeing red. He's going to bust that door down.
What did he have to gain from that other than the guilt of betraying the brotherhood that he shared with Brian?
Oh, shit. The red light is intense.
And thus accountable for her misery.
He's gonna know the book's gone.
Nevertheless, Jackson resisted temptation.
He resisted. Oh. No, he didn't.
Oh.
He resisted and ignored.
Yeah, so why is...
L, I'm about to blow her back. Ow!
He was there for her, and she was comforted.
See, comforted.
Okay, so nothing like we're seeing here.
Jackson sealed the innocent evenings with a kiss to her frontal lobe.
Oh, that's his move.
Innocent evening.
Hey, smile, Daddy. It's the bachelor party. You me up. Yo.
Oh!
See, because in the book, he was making it all sensual with the windows that with them showing us that he did it.
Right.
Oh! He's fucking him up.
Oh!
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh. A fool about to fall. Yo, you're reading too far in this, man. I don't know how to read between the lines, mother.
You really gonna do this?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna do this shit.
You gonna marry you a beautiful woman tomorrow. Girl that loves you, that's only loves you.
Oh, they're giving Lawrence's perspective of like what he was thinking. Okay.
Listen to Chute. Shut the up.
It's Mr. Chopper.
Just like Q wasn't alive.
Ain't about you being a bitch ass.
Especially about me being a bitch ass.
What about?
Oh.
Wow, Terrence
Good job,
Howard. The Q's the one who came in the end and
diffused it.
Still want an answer.
He's
Call
gonna
me
be
dumb.
rough at the
Call me dumb here, but were we getting Lawrence's images?
Yeah, that
Or
was
we
just
were
what
actually
he
getting
was
the real
thinking.
story?
He didn't get with her, I don't think.
Because I was thinking that they were giving us that like wild love book kind of thing where
No, he was
well, no,
he was
because it
seeing
could
red.
Witness off.
Oh.
see. I don't know what perspective they're trying to take. Are they taking?
Well, I mean, if
'cause-
you read the book, he didn't do anything with
right,
her.
but was that him not trying to admit in the book what really happened?
What happened?
Oh my God!
he got his book.
Damn.
Oh,
He sobered up real quick.
Oh, she's like already.
Just a second. You know, you are really destroying the groove up in here.
Sorry. Look nice.
Gee, thanks.
So Lance figured it out, didn't he?
Call off the wedding.
Was he serious?
I don't know. Look at my face.
Do you want me to get you anything? Are you
You've done
okay?
enough.
Oh,
Thanks to you, miss, I want an exclusive. I got my ass whooped. I almost got thrown from a f***ing building because of your ass.
Wow.
It's not Jordan's fault here, pal.
And what the f*** is that smell?
oh!
Maybe if I had the luxury of getting my ass whooped, I could be calm right now. But I have been drinking tequila shots. My hormones are raging. I'm horny, and I don't want to hear about no goddamn peace. You, good night.
0 for 2 tonight.
Can we at least hold each other?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
One last shot. Why not?
Hail Mary attempt. Going for a full quarter.
Oh, and she's coming to town.
He's got the glasses.
There's a Karate Kid here. Take off the glasses.
And she sang
Look at
this
him.
song. Okay. Harper, come on.
Oh, he's all fucked up.
So you got to tell her it's not happening.
What's wrong, baby? Harper,
Hey, you're doing our girl wrong here, pal.
it's okay.
It's been a rough 36 hours for him.
Atlantic
Tell me
Airlines.
what happened. It's all right.
Oh,
Everything? You going to tell her everything?
Did you sleep with her?
he told her everything.
No.
I was right.
But you were going to.
He's talking about last night, not the book, you idiot.
Wait for a second, you two.
Jesus, he's talking about last night.
At least now I know where I stand with you.
Baby, you know that is not true.
Don't.
Liar.
I have a plane to catch.
Wait, Robin. What are you doing? Rob.
Out of here.
Robin.
Good for you, Robin.
I made you.
Nope. Ruined that.
I cannot do this alone. Please don't leave me now.
Robin, go.
He's back in college. Come on, cut my guy some slack.
She's mad about him last night.
Before you say anything, I just want you to know that I forgive you.
Forgive him.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it can wait until the reception. You better get inside.
Shelby.
Candace!
So, shall I just sit anywhere?
Sure, yeah.
Is this where we see him turn into Damon Pope?
Shelby.
It's over. Not the woman for me, so let's just stop.
Cue behind him.
Don't you think I ought to pick that up?
What?
Your bottom jaw. How you
Quentin,
Hi.
Robin. Hey. Hey, man. Ha
It's your fault that all this stuff happened. That's all.
He's still wearing the same clothes.
Who's the wetness off? I just came to tell my parents face to face that I'm out.
Yo, you ain't doing shit.
Up that bullshit.
This is
Why are you even here, man? You got nothing to say to me.
Okay, so if it didn't happen, he needs to do this explanation to him.
Yeah,
Because otherwise he's ruining his marriage.
you're right.
How am I gonna make him? How am I gonna make him?
No, divine intervention. I don't know. Just
The
get
Bible.
in there. Be creative.
That's what you always did when
Yeah,
we were
in
in college.
college.
118.
You don't want to do this. You just need to breathe, relax. Calm down.
What was it? The wood, you're
He's hanging on his ankle.
Lance! Pray!
You want me to beat you down again, man?
Pray with me, brother.
I should have worn my diamond.
No. The pearls are perfect. You look beautiful.
Or did I order the right food? Yes.
Grandma's
It's
pearls?
gonna go wrong.
Now she's
Oh, my
realizing the stress of, I think that's symbolizing her realizing the stress of marriage.
I know it sounds silly, but if this day isn't perfect.
I think that you might want to sit down for this one. I'm not. Jordan, what is it?
Well, you know, I know.
Oh, now she knows who Jordan is.
He's just running a little late, and but he's here now, right, Kendall? I mean, Jordan.
Oh, the name from the book.
Or that they were on their best behavior, Mia. I'm sure of it.
Oh!
What scripture, man?
How about Exodus 20:14?
Oh, is that one like betrayal?
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Or that.
A long, long, long time ago, Mia slept with your best man.
There it is.
You can't control this outcome, Harper. You know why? Because you are not God. That's reality, Mo.
Let's listen to reason.
Whoa!
Always know in the back of my mind that she had been with somebody else.
just not my best
In a
friend.
million lifetimes, I think that you was gonna be that self-serving, backstabbing bastard.
You can hate me forever, man. But not Mia. She loves you so much.
She's my queen.
Thought he was gonna do She's My Earth, Fire.
actually out there has ever done that with someone else.
You better find a way to deal with your issues too, man. Writing's not gonna purge you completely. So I suggest that you acknowledge them, Harper.
These fucking guys.
You're a tribal chief.
I feel you, but if I don't get you into this tux,
Oh,
You said that you would get me over that Bruno, man. Well, do you remember that? Then didn't you back your monkey ass?
Now the sky is clearer. I can see.
Robin deserves better.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Boys to Men?
I need you.
I don't know who this is.
I don't know.
For one,
You set me up last time. I don't know.
He fell for
oh, he's got the tear going down the eye.
The couple have written their own wedding vows that they will
what's
speak to
gonna-
each other. And in front of you,
Are
their
they just
family.
nervous?
Maybe.
I don't know about those two.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
It teaches me to be faithful to my personal truths.
Oh.
Pure, unconditional, and everlasting.
Oh, he's gonna explode.
no, he's gonna keep it together.
My darling,
He's gonna be all right.
my love, as I stand here beside you this day, know that there is nothing greater than love. For God is love. And having faith in you and belief in our love makes life worth living. And as I stare
Oh, even Q.
upon your angelic face,
Like, oh, Jesus. You can't do that.
The rings, please.
He powered through.
Yep.
I can't
Well,
believe
we're,
it.
not, hey, we're not home yet.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
It's a done deal.
The deal is done.
I have learned from them what it means to be truly committed to another person. I have learned the importance.
He's like bullshit.
You just have to step out on faith and believe that what you have built together is worth preserving.
If you believe in second chances. In fourth or fifth.
And may God bless this union.
They put him on the end of the table.
It's usually reserved for the ushers, sir. And it looked like it was empty.
Oh, he gave him the clap.
Yo.
Oops.
Oops.
She puts it in your face.
Oh, it's Q.
I did not.
Throws it down.
Wait, is he gonna hook up with Shelby now?
Maybe.
Who knows?
That'd be great.
Thinking.
Bring it on.
They are.
Oh, no.
He's gonna put on some game and
Dance with me?
You know,
I just want to talk to you.
Yeah, I think you kind of ruined your shot. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
cut a rug with a war vet, darling? Yeah, I hear you loud and clear, Miss Armstrong. Thank you.
Oh, the
and the forehead kiss.
Oh.
I saw you grabbing for that garter.
That smile, it'll get you. It'll get you.
I love you, Harp.
Love you.
Now go get your girl from Uncle Skeeter.
Besides, I think the best man over there needs you. Great speech. I was moved.
You know, I meant every word.
Well, he's an author.
We have a lot to talk about, and it's not going to be solved overnight.
It's an emotional moment. I get it.
Get it?
You don't live enough for today.
What?
For once, just live in the moment.
Oh, that's kind of shady. Isn't that kind of like making it about you at somebody else's wedding?
Will you marry me?
Oh,
He hasn't even said I love you yet.
Yeah, well, we'll get there. It'll work
I
up
love
to
you.
it.
There we go.
I wasn't sure if she was gonna say yes.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Is that Michael Jackson there?
They start doing the Thriller.
See, it's all smiles. Everybody's happy.
Everything's all
Everything
good.
worked out.
All he needed was Uncle Skeeter to get everyone to dance.
Oh, that is
There we
the
go.
end.
All right, this is how.
Oh, we'll just let it play out.
I wonder if this was like the last shot of the movie.
Okay, there is more.
Housekeeping. You want
This has to be Q.
flush pillow?
Yep, Q and Shelby. Well, look at that. That was a interesting flick.
Oh, that was fun.
The best man.
That was amazing.
It was so good. Oh man, these actors, we've seen, a handful of them work together in some different movies together, and the chemistry that these guys and ladies had in this movie was so good. And for me, that was one of my favorite parts, is how well everybody worked together, the way they played off one another. Everybody played their roles to a T. And I wrote this down way early in my notes, was that everybody had really strong personalities that really helped them stand out. You got to know our whole cast immediately and where everybody kind of stood. And it was so easy to connect with them. Everybody's like, I kind of know somebody like that, or I kind of know somebody, like Q, or I know somebody like Merch. It was real easy to kind of put yourself in that situation a little bit. So that was a lot of fun. I do have a confession, perhaps. My fondness of Taye Diggs and how great I think he is may have clouded my judgment a little bit on whether or not I thought he went through with everything that he did. Freely admit that. Might have been clouded just a little bit. But overall, this was a lot of fun. And it did leave you guessing a little bit. How is it going to end up? How is it going to play? I mean, I wasn't even sure the wedding was going to happen, all the way up until the point where Morris Chestnut's right there, right in the church, right there ready to do it, and he's crying and everything. Even then, I wasn't sure if it was still going to happen. So that was a lot of fun. And again, shout out to Jim Moody. I haven't seen that guy since I was in high school and watched Who's the Man with Ed Lover and Dr. Dre. That was one of my favorites back in the day. But overall, this one was a lot of fun. Gosh, like I said, the actors all work so well off one another. Huge shout out to the writer, director. Guys did a great job. Diamond Dave's going through it right now. I'm sure he'll cite them. Malcolm D. Lee was the director, writer, was Malcolm D. Lee also. So huge shout out to you. This was so much fun. When we were like halfway through this, I was watching, I was like, I wish this was a series. Like I wanted to see more of these characters. I was like, it's only 2 hours. That's all I'm going to get with everybody. So I was kind of hoping we'd, selfishly, I was wishing this could be like a mini series or something. And I don't know how that would work, but I just wanted more of these actors working together because the chemistry was just mint.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun to watch. I mean, especially when it's, they were college friends. We saw how Taye Diggs helped out, Harper helped out Lance and get through. Like, he's like talking about all his escapades with women, but yet he still wants this one. Yep. He still wants Mia, but yet he keeps messing up. And there he is with the Bible, reading him Isaiah 118, and then was it Leviticus or something?
I don't remember the other one.
Can't remember the other one, but it was just great. So then it was awesome to see him come back to that at the wedding, and then him do the first one he does is thou shalt not commit adultery.
Over that table.
The poor priest's desk got flipped over, but
he's a pro football
he's got
player.
some cash.
Oh yeah,
He'll pay for that.
This was so fun, especially because it took place in 1999, so we got to relive the old days of like the payphones in the bathroom. We saw he had the cell phone, but it was like a big flip open cell phone,
and only Q had a cell phone.
Yep, and then but he wouldn't let. He wouldn't let Merch call Shelby, which is a good idea. But hey, maybe now he's calling Shelby at the end, which was a great tie into the end because he's dogging on her the whole movie, and then of course they have the hookup at the end. But just the way that it went through, the way this movie was shown with Taye Diggs, like how he wrote an autobiography, and it ends up we all thought at first too, that it was all about Jordan, and then whoops, it's about Nia, and how Lance, instead of a football player, is a basketball. And then it's like he basically wrote his trials and tribulations, and they worked out that he's going to be Oprah Book of the Month Club. I was hoping we would get like a cameo at the end of him on Oprah, like selling the book or something, because I thought that would have been amazing. Alas, instead we got the amazing Q and Shelby moment, which I loved. So I had a lot of fun with this movie. Shout out to Merch. I loved him in this movie, just the way he couldn't keep a secret and then fell for the stripper at the end and brought her to the wedding the next
All the
day.
characters were so strong.
Great. I loved Merch the most, I think.
Yeah, I think Mason Quinn kind of hit the nail on the head for me as far as what made this movie so good is just the on-screen chemistry between the actors. And I've said that before, with some of this group. And it's just, like, sometimes you feel with Hollywood, they put together these superstar casts, and it's like, some people have worked together before and some people not. And look, we watch films with the best actors on the entire planet, but there's an element that I don't care how good of an actor you are, how much time you've spent on camera performing. There's just a chemistry there that it's either there or it's not. And I feel like with this movie, it's just there. And we've seen it with a handful of other actors before. When we watched the Wood, I think that chemistry was incredible. I feel like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio, that on-screen chemistry, it just feels like you can't you can't act it. You can't fake it here, and the
actor can.
A good see, but that's what I'm trying to say is I think there's something else there. And these are some of the biggest names in acting, especially in the late 90s. Of course, a lot of these actors have gone on and had very successful acting careers. But I mean, this cast was as hot as it could get in 1999, and it's a little bit of a throwback for me. I graduated high school in 98, so these movies, it's in the time when I was, not that much younger than, these guys were supposed to be, of course, when they were in college. So a little bit of a throwback, but in any regard, so much fun. They didn't incorporate music as much as they did in some of the previous. I mean, they had a couple of good songs, but it wasn't as focused. But I don't think maybe it didn't need to be because the story was so strong in this one. And I think that's one thing that they did is a unique story. He writes this book. He's hoping that it doesn't come out before the wedding. Somebody gets a copy leaked. And, of course, Jordan was trying to push her career. She wanted to get the book, the exclusive. She was trying to get video footage from the wedding. So it wasn't just about the book. She was trying to, just in general further her career. And Diamond Dave's just scrolling through. Was there a sequel to this? The Best Man Holiday?
The Best Man Holiday.
And the Best Man final chapter.
Like,
Peacock original.
I just don't know. Yeah, it does have.
Is that everybody?
Has Morris.
It's a whole film series. If you
we have to.
Shows, it's a film series.
We have to check those out. Absolutely. And Taye Diggs and Sanaa Lathan were in Brown Sugar together as well. So I mean, this cast of actors has done some work together, and you can. It feels like you're watching Friends, and I said this for The Wood, and it feels like you're watching Friends on screen, while at the same time they're incredible actors. As far as the story, I thought it was a solid story.
Very original.
It's a unique story that I don't know that I've seen before. As far as the book writing. It was fun having Morris Chestnut as the superstar athlete, which we've seen him play that role before. I'm with the answer on this. I think kind of the unsung hero of this movie was Merch. I mean, it was the comedic relief you needed. Harold Perrineau's performance was incredible. Look, we all have that friend, right? Mm-hmm. I think all of us have that friend where maybe they don't always do the best in relationships, and they find somebody, and then all of a sudden it's like they're just, kind of, being told around, and and you have a couple boys, who have different levels of the things that they say to them, and most of us have a friend that's Julian. and most of us have a friend that's Q. You know, I mean, so I definitely have a merch friend. I definitely have some Q friends. You know, and it was fun. You know, it was cool. The storyline went good. You know, the last 20 minutes of the movie I thought was really good. The bachelor party scene, they had fun. They didn't need to go overboard with it. I think sometimes movies, like with the bachelor party, they feel like they have to make it crazy and wild and stuff. And this was, you know, they did that very well.
Yeah, they can imply a lot. You don't need to show it.
You don't need to, and sometimes they overdo it. I liked the way they did the cutbacks when Lance was reading the book, and they literally gave the tint red, and he's going back to the cuts back, and they did throw us off a little bit, I will say. And you know, I don't know if it'll make the cut. I gave Mason Quinn a little bit of a hard time because I did think that was left open a little bit for interpretation while it was happening. Because I was even second guessing. I'm like, wait a minute,
whose perspective?
Did nothing? Yeah. Is this Lance reading? Essentially a harmless, well, I shouldn't say harmless, but a less intimate, you know, story, and just in his own head thinking about what happened, or are they showing us what really happened? And this is Harper's way of downplaying it, knowing, you know, whatever. So of course we've seen movies where, you know, people have a little too much alcohol and they think what might have happened, and of course that's not the actual case. They did a great job with that in Double Impact with Van Damme. But I had to get an answer on that one. But all in all, I mean, I just want to make the point that on top of it being a great story, I liked the way it was shot, and we, you know, as our channel has progressed and kind of matured a little bit, I think we comment on that more because it's one of the things that we pick up on a little bit more. It's not just always about great casting and great acting and a fun story. A lot of times there's you know, elements to movies that, you know, I think we see now that maybe we wouldn't have talked about a few years ago, and so I think it's important to point that out because as a whole, you know, it really adds to the substance of the movie, and I thought this one was just great.
Yeah, to add on to that, the actors get enough credit, right? So the unsung heroes need some shine too. Real quick, let's talk about the relationships, right? Probably none of these people should be together if we're being realistic here. I mean, Lance should not have married her. I mean, well, there's two perspectives, right? So
he was ready to settle down.
One was, yep, you're right. So I shouldn't totally dismiss it. So there's the perspective of, hey, they, you know, that happened when they were young. You know, they weren't where they are now, right? So in forgiveness, sure, that works too. But if we're being real here, I mean, Lance was only like not even 12 hours removed from the situation. It's like, yup, I'm going to get married. Like, maybe give it a day or two. But I get it because of the wedding was there.
Wedding was happening.
But annulments happen, right? So he could have got one. You know,
Never got signed. Never got signed, dude.
You know, it's funny because with Taye and Robin, that one I will die on that hill. That Robin deserves better. Even though I know he did the speech that was reflective of what he was feeling. But he asked for marriage first and then said, I love you. Now, you know, everyone has different opinions on how that order should probably go. But either way, I'm dying.
Robin deserves
I'm
better.
dying on that hill, folks. I'm dying on that hill. Robin deserved better on that. But otherwise, I was really taken back by Nia Jordan in here. I was like taken back at how like direct, like, and how soon that was. I guess in my head, there was a build up to that, right?
She's like, I want this now.
Yeah, I thought we were going to see that like in Act 3, not Act 2 there. So, hey, that was cool. I just didn't think it was going to be so like up front and forward. I almost thought it was a dream sequence that was kind of going on. Almost.
Now? Dream sequence?
Almost. I was almost there.
I think the other thing to consider, and maybe I didn't think about this either, is that I don't think they're all that far out of college, because if Lance is still playing ball and he's signing his second big contract,
I think it seemed it was like 3 years.
He's only maybe 3-4 years out of college, so take. I could see why some of those wounds would still be a little bit fresh, because at first I was like, oh man, that was back in college,
right.
Kind of, I guess, putting myself in that situation a little bit, not realizing that, he's maybe only 3 to 4 years out of and all of them are only 3 to 4 years out of school, so that's maybe a little different.
It would still burn. Look, I dated a girl for 4 years, from 18 to 22. We broke up. and she had a few drinks and hooked up like 3 months later with one of my best friends. And that was like 3 months after we were done dating for 4 years. Now, granted, we had an on and off again Lance and Mia relationship, so there's some parallels there. But on and off for 4 years, we break up. 3 months later, one of my best friends hooks up with her. It wasn't for 2 years after that. I didn't find out for another 2 years. One of my buddies, another buddy's like, dude, this is old news, but it's been weighing on me for a while. It's like, but like even 2 years later, I was pissed about it just because of the fact that like, what the fuck, man? Like, well, it happened a couple of years ago, but what the fuck, and so it's like, it was a little bit really, obviously it wasn't before a wedding or anything, but
It would have been even better.
You get over it,
Super
whatever. But like, especially that time frame, like right when you find out, and you bring up a really good point, because sometimes when it's a flashback, you think like, oh, it was years ago, but it was like, we're young guys, a couple of years ago. Yeah. So like that was when I was watching that, I'm like, this is a little. I mean, obviously different stories because they got back together. Myself and my ex didn't get back together after that. But when you hear a buddy with somebody that you were with, that's salt on an open wound, even if the wound is mostly healed,
And then with this too, there is a lot of relatable parts because you don't have to relate to everything in a movie.
Right.
So a lot of these characters I can relate to and pinpoint to some in my history too a little bit. Yep. So it was cool to see that, I can pinpoint a Harper, I can pinpoint a Lance, I can pinpoint a Jordan, I can pinpoint a Robin.
That's why they work.
And Julian and Quentin, the list goes on. I can definitely pinpoint you a couple Shelbys. And I mean, sometimes the Quentins, let's be real, sometimes the Quentins are they're up front, but they're also assholes. So, it's kind of like pick your poison there a little bit. I'm not celebrating it. I'm just saying the Shelbys and the Quentins.
Yeah, well, there's
good and some bad. With the,
that's why they made them that way, so people could relate to those characters.
And it's great though for movies. And I thought the end scene with Quentin and Shelby was great, but kind of going back to the whole what you just said there, it's like at the end of the day, in real life, probably Julian would be like, he's probably over it, but man, really? Like, you couldn't wait like a week?
He's got Regina Hall on his arm.
He's got Candace.
He should be pretty good. He should be pretty good.
How good? I mean, even we talk, and I know Diamond Dave said we kind of been over it, but even if you take the entire on-screen chemistry and you remove just two actors, how about the on-screen chemistry just between Terrence Howard and Harold Perrineau, between Q and Murch? Just those two guys. I mean, obviously, Taye Diggs and Morris Chestnut and Nia Long and everybody else does a phenomenal job. But the on-screen chemistry, the way those two went back and forth, and Shelby played her, Melissa de Sousa. She played her role perfectly as Shelby. And it's funny that it's
meter.
It's one thing like when you get a little bit older to be like, we know those people, but if you look back, especially to when you were 19 and 20, I'm like going like, okay, Julian is, I'm not going to say his name, Quentin, Quentin is 1000% my two friends Dwayne and Andy. Okay, so that's Quentin.
They don't watch, so
they don't watch it. They don't care, and they would laugh if I did tell them. Julian, maybe we won't get into that. I mean, but we all have like these friends and stuff like that. And look, we all had a friend who was running around all over the place, and then as soon as like they got caught, they were like, no, like don't like we all had that buddy, right? Yeah. Running around doing everything, and you're like, why don't you just be single and just go do your thing and be single? And then the second they get caught, they're like, no, I'm in love, I'm committed for the rest of my life. And you're like, but why? So it was the characters were so relatable, which goes back to Diamond Dave saying kudos to people other the behind the scenes people, because without this, the way this story was written and directed, even with the great of a cast, you don't have that quality of a movie.
And I'll finish up here. The story was actually pretty unique, like you guys were saying, where I was wrong. You guys know that. I thought, the story in the book, I thought it was, it was going to be Harper and Jordan's story, but it actually just a wild twist, and it was Harper and Yeah, the swerve. What's her name? Nia.
Nia.
Well,
Yeah,
none of us
her.
expected that. I think that's the point.
I know.
That was like
Great.
a
You didn't see it
swerve.
coming.
Everybody
Yeah.
thought it was going to be Harper and
Good
Jordan.
stuff.
But that scene in the church with Quentin and Murch when he's kind of like doing the pencil and
That
he's
was
looking up.
great.
That was
great.
that was brilliant. So well done. Definitely a lot of fun.
And folks, I'm really disappointed we didn't get the Morris Chestnut LL Cool J lips. I was really expecting that in here.
Well, this movie felt really good to watch because we've been watching a lot of heavy stuff lately, and it's been so great just to laugh at a movie, I'll be honest. And I don't know, it's been a minute since we've done a comedy. I mean, like outside of stuff like Shrek or whatever that we might have done. Still felt good to laugh at a movie and have a good time. So,
What's up, big dog?
I'm not ready yet.
Answer, you go.
I need more
All
time
right.
to think.
All right. Well, for me, this was a lot of fun. I got to do it real quick, put my
That's
put
your
my
name.
Yeah, I was gonna put that on there, but I'm gonna go 4.75 answers. This was a lot of fun to watch. Great cast, great chemistry. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what exactly to could improve on, but I don't know. So, but I still say 4.75.
Mason Quinn's still working it out. I'll throw mine out.
Go ahead and go.
This is a 5. I'm getting my board hooked on me. This is a 5 for me. It was a, like we said, I'm having all kinds of props. It was a great story, a great cast, great on-screen chemistry, and I think I probably would have gone. I think the answer score is probably where I was at, 4.5, 4.75. But I got to be honest, between Murch and the relatable characters, like, guys, I'm literally, and I'm only going to use Andy and Dwayne because they don't give a shit, but I literally am going down these characters and being like, that's this person, that's this person, that's this person. I'm not going to say who I am in that list, but I definitely fit in there. You guys can hypothesize and have some fun with that one.
Uncle Skeeter.
But in any regard, the relatability is what makes it a 5 for me. Mason Quinn always says, what would I improve on the story? How could I make it more fun? And I might be going a little bit higher, but Mason Quinn is also right in that we've watched some really heavy material lately, and this felt like just a great point of levity. And now I really want to watch. I'm sure we'll have to get them on the schedules, but I want to watch the follow-ups because this was just so much fun for me.
All right, I've decided on my score, and it's not perfect. It is a 4.8 out of 5 answers. It is very close. For me, the only thing that held me back is I would have liked to have seen a little bit more in college between everybody and kind of what happened. I would have liked to see a little bit more of that. But again, it was already a 2-hour movie. A lot of times with these, I guess you could call this a romantic comedy. You're really kind of pushing that limit with how much you can put in. So either way, 4.8 out of 5 for me. Ton of fun, very relatable. So many scenes there that could be stolen. And I want to hear from all of you out there in the comments how many people you can relate from. And especially the ladies, I'd like to hear from your point of view because we're all guys here. We have our guys.
This was a little bit more from the male, more from a male perspective.
Right.
So
I would like to hear how the ladies relate to those days of planning a wedding, stuff going on, drama. That'd be a lot of fun to hear in the comments.
And I would like, ladies, be honest, raise your hands and log into somebody else's YouTube account. How many of you have pulled a Jordan and just been like, a guy's involved in a situation, no, he shouldn't be doing it, but you're just like, hey, I want you to come over tonight. Let's just, whatever. Because we talk about that from the guy's side a lot of times, but it was crazy how just forward Jordan was with it. Just boom, this is where I'm at, this is this. And I think it was refreshing. Goes back to the writing.
He's a strong man turning down Nia Long.
Being honest, especially when she came to the door like that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she'll forget.
It was 3.9 for me. I mean, yes, there's a couple things I would change too, but I'm not going to bring up the I don't even know if I call them negatives. There were just some things I would change in here and maybe add to it. Still a good flick, fun, enjoyable, relatable. 3.9.
All right.
Look at that. This was great to watch. Thank you again for the suggestion. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. Good night, pals.